The Wix tape. I don't think I said that loud enough. What's the deal? What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Another Asian session. Anyone else excited for Asian? I'm always excited. I lost my voice earlier today. Well, this is me with a lost voice right now. Can't tell, huh? Anyway. Hello! I see everybody waving. Felix is waving. Felix waving his motherfucking hand off. Damn. 3 more for 10K. What do you mean 3 more? We're at 10K subs? No way. We can't be at 10K subs. It's too soon. We are damn near. Yo, 9,973 subs at the moment. We're 27 subs away from 10K. And you know what? We're gonna hit it on stream today. Oh yeah. You definitely gonna hit it on stream. Chat, give me 1 sec. I wanna hold on. Is there anything going on? I haven't even looked at the charts. Let's just see what's popping. Hey everyone, shout out to everybody in the Zoom. Shout out to everybody at the clubhouse. Let's see if anything's going on here first before I go. Alright. Ooh, yeah. Daily closed bullish. Never flipped, huh? Never came back to re-break the lows. So this is basically an onion here on the daily. So the last time that happened, last time we've had this play out right here on the daily, right? Look at this candle, same thing. What happened last time? Look. So this we're gonna look to mirror these highs. This is the daily though, so this might be the next day or two. But that's what we're gonna look to mirror. Jump down to the 4-hour. So 4-hour, we're at a resistance. Close bearish at a resistance. The hourly. So this is going to be a key hourly here. This next hour, see if it breaks us out. 5-minute has been ranging. Yes, it has been ranging. Alright, since we're bullish for the day, let's see where we can get some buys. And that's probably going to be above this hourly level that we're at right now. Okay, yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. This is... Shit, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Yo! I'm fucking streaming. Why are you texting? Hop on stream, bruh. He said, tell the stream to remind me to never watch a Leafs game again. I told him, I said LGR. Let's go Rangers, baby. Hold on. Chat, hold on. Where's the Rangers game? Let's turn that on also. About watching a Leafs game. I don't even know what the score is. Hold on, let's finish this breakdown. So yeah, we're gonna have some buys above this area. Yeah, depending on how we close above here, but ideally, potential buys above both areas. I'm putting them both up because I think we're gonna, if we break out of one of them today, if we break up above 2006.97, I'm pretty sure we're gonna fill it all the way up to 2008. Right? Not bad. It's nice 15, 16 pip range here. And let's see where we can get some sells in, at which point we can have some range twos. Look at this nice daily wick to fill today. If we break the previous 4-hour highs, this is a celery play, the wick special here on the 4-hour time frame. We break those highs. To get sells, it'll be around this area. Right. Right now it's here. Right now our sells are here for a range 2 breakout. But if we break this area here, welcome Dustin. If we break below here, right, you get a candle coming down bearish here. In this area, right, and we form some kind of support here. We form a support in this area that comes up but closes below this entire level and respects it. Then on the break of this support, I'd be willing to trade down to here if that happens. If we don't form a support anywhere in this area, then if it's not like this, if it just drives through there, or if it forms a support on top of it, then I'm just gonna wait for closures. For closures below here. Okay. So for now, this is why I'm saying sells below here. But if we do form a support somewhere between 03 and 2001, then we'll look for sells below that support. Until then, we're bullish and we're gonna wait for a closure above 06.97, basically above 2007. The Devious Mods channel is funny. So, what's going on? What up, Jay? What up, Paul? What's the deal, Green? Right? Green here? I can't tell. Yeah, Green's here. There it is. Where's Kay? Passed the mission in the morning and she good? Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a tough day today. I had a tough day. I was gonna share why I had a tough day, but then I realized that ain't me. I ain't about that life. So I'm not gonna share why I had a tough day about my issue. Like I said, chat, you know, never tell your problems to anyone. 80% of the people don't care, and the other 20 are glad you have them. So I try to stick to that. This shit will get resolved. But outside of that, I'm cool. I thought about it and I was like, nah. Yous can't help me. Screw it, light one up, grab a drink and chill. I feel that. I understand the sells at those levels, but can you explain the buys above the 2006.9 and 2008 578 levels? Well, let's jump to the 5, even though it works on pretty much every time frame, but I'm looking to repeat this. Every time we close above 2006.97, we fill the range up, right? And we can use that as our advantage point. So see how we closed above here and we drove up here, and then we closed above here and we filled the range here, right? It respected, filled the range. So I think if we close above here, obviously it's going to be a green candle. We'll fill the range up, and we can use this as our advantage point. Break even here. At this point, it's house money. And will we fill the range up? We don't know, but we'll be playing with house money at that point. But what we see happen a lot is the candle drive through here and close above here right away and look like this. At which point we'll look for a pullback and a drive up. Now, let me go back over here, and you'll see that when we close above this level, we tend to respect it. See, there's a respect of, that's an ugly drawing. It's like neither here nor there. We closed above, yeah, it came back down, but it faked out and drove straight through the range. respected here, came down, closed below, then faked out, drove straight through the range. There's a closure above there, and it drives up. So if we get to this level, we just drive straight through here. But over here, we respect this area and drive up. We close above here, drive up. So at least this area gets filled. If we close above this area as well, above 08.69, you have another 20 pips as your advantage point. And if we go back even closer to where we're trading, look at that once again. You get a closure above, drives up, closure above, drives up. We closed above. It drove up here to this area, right? Didn't go any higher, but you had an indication if the candle starts breaking the low and closing back in range, that's your key to manage risk. But you still had an advantage point of 10 pips flat here, right? So you would have been break even irrelevant regardless of what would happen. You would have been BE here. Give me 1 second, chat. I got Wix 11 here. What's up? I love you too. Oh, she was pulling at my elbow. Here, chat. She was right here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Wave. Chat's gonna be like, blink twice if you're in trouble. Don't blink. Don't listen to them. Come here. All right. You wanna wave? Say hi. No, right there. You're right there. You're looking at the wrong screen. Right there. Yeah. All right, go. Go. Love you. Hold on, chat. So yeah, I hope you got that. Why I'm looking to drive, because every time we close about all those levels, we tend to drive up. So that's my reasoning for having those levels. How much the Tooth Fairy give her? Don't ask. Reasoning looks spot on, yeah. Better watch out before it enters you in a trade. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would just close it accidentally right away. Trade on TradeMe Meta 5, MT5. Tooth Fairy serving pips. No, she's serving that cold hard cash and an apple. There's an apple that comes with every $10 or $20 bill. Yo, this fucking moth from Sunday is still here. What that shirt said, though? It says... Shit, you can't read that? That shit says bad and bougie, baby. I see that? There's a fucking moth flying around here. This shit flew in because I got my office door, like, right, you seen the kid running, right? But I got my office door open to the outside as well. I can't kill it. It's too quick. It's like... That shit was moving faster than gold during CPI. Did you see that shit? That the moth be on some news. On some news shit. Moth be acting like it's the fucking first Friday of the month. How long you will be live? I don't know. Yesterday we were live till goddamn near 11. It was the longest stream we had. Yo, yesterday we hit peak viewers, peak likes. We had a W on stream, and it was the longest stream we've had since starting. What's the deal, Christian? All right, so did I miss any questions? Any questions? Ooh, Jay with some unicorns. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, that's her name. Her name is Lil Wix. One of them is Young Wix. Then we have Lil Wix, and then I have NBA Wix. Big pump as soon as we got off? No, Bowser. You got off. Hold on. Were you chat? I know a lot of you closed the stream, right? But when I said it's ending, but then we came back and we secured 24 pips. All the real ones who stayed did that. My daughter likes unicorns. Yeah, I'm sure mine too. All right, give me a second, chat. I'm gonna go grab that joint that's sitting outside. Let's go Rangers. Where's all the likes? I swear I just killed this moth. It's fucking back. Yo, give me one sec. It's flying right. I have an idea, chat. If yous see, if yous all of a sudden have the view of the ceiling, all that means is I've knocked the fucking table over. It means I flipped the table over, and at the moment, wait, hold on, I think I just got it. Yeah, somebody gonna get beat with a fucking slipper right now. What? Get off me. Yeah, boy. I got it, chat. I got it. Let it lit. Yo, no, you don't understand. It's like, and they're attracted to the light. They're bouncing off the screens. Well, it was bouncing, or she was, whatever it was. It's gone. We won that battle. Anyway, chat, are we at 10K subs? Don just sent me a picture of him at the hockey game. Anybody want to see it? Who wants to see the picture of Don at a hockey game? I don't know what's going on. He usually has like ice seats like behind the glass. Probably because it's the playoffs. I'm sure he's gonna post these or post it. I was like, yo, hop onto the stream, and he sends me a picture of this. That's his view. Leaves gonna leaf. Our buys above to 6-9 valid though, as 4 hours bearish, and that level is not the break of the previous 4-hour high. Yes. It'll be us closing above there with the expectation of a flip, but realistically, you want me to be honest with you? If we get up there, the 4 hour is going to be closing by the time we get up there. And then if this current 4 hour closes bullish, I don't need to break the high of this previous bearish 4 hour, because we're going to get a bullish close. And it would have been a pretty strong bullish close up here, even if, right? Because on that 5 minute, we're getting a bullish close above these areas. Somewhere. Right, for us to close above there on the 5 minute, the 4 hour would be looking something like this. And if that happens, then the next 4 hour will pull back, create a bottom wick, and drive up to fill this range here to the left, right? This range. And how would this look on the smaller time frame? This would probably show up in the shape of a 5 minute range, right? So on the smaller time frame, it'll end up doing this. That's an ugly look. Right. Right, and this what we just drew is basically this right here. This 5 minute range is basically this bottom wick, and then once you close above it again, you'll be flipping on that current 4 hour that has yet to print. Right, on this 4 hour you'll be flipping, and you'll be taking this ride up And while these are your 5-minute candles, this is your 5-minute candles. This is your 1 hour and 4 hour candle doing at the same time. Meanwhile, on the 1 hour candle, how long will you be live? We're usually live till 10. It's an Asian stream, right? It's a wind down stream for the day. Typically, we're here 8 to 10. 8 p.m. Eastern till 10 p.m. Eastern, and then that's it. But yesterday we had a lot of volume and good opportunities. That's why I said I'm gonna stay longer, and then when I did, we got a trade. So I don't know if we'll see that today. Most likely not. I'll probably be off at 10. So in about an hour and a half, hour and 15, hour 20, we'll see. We shall see. Is it 3-zip? We scored? Yeah, boy. I knew it. They're too nice. They're too. They got too much firepower on offense. Where we're going, we won't need stop loss. I'm in trouble. Bought at 2042. .10. 3 lots sold. Another lot at 995 to save my equity. Now in loss of 11,000 USD. Please help. How to get out from this trade? Well, why don't you do longer streams? Because this is the peak. These 2 hours are the peak of the volume for Asian session. And then after that, it's 10 p.m. Eastern. And I got 3 daughters, right? And I want to put them to sleep. And I don't really care if I get a trade. Like the majority of my actual trading is done during the New York session. We get a lot of trades here, but I get double the trades in New York, right? But it doesn't hurt to trade Asian whenever I have an opportunity to trade it, right? Look at that, we're doing pretty well in Asian, 24-4 for the year. So like, you know, that would be 24 less wins if I wasn't trading Asian this year. But you know, I don't need to be on the charts all day every day. It's really about just taking what I see during my times, during the most volume time. So by being here 8 to 10, I'm putting myself in a position to you know, I'm putting myself in a position for good luck to find me, because that's the most high volume time during the Asian session. And outside of that, I don't have risk on the table, right? The less time on the charts, the less risk you have on the table. 25-4? No, it's 24-4, isn't it? Oh, 11 pips. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, that's from yesterday. It wasn't 11 pips. We went break even at 11 pips, had a runner, but we secured 24 pips yesterday. That's misleading. Close to full at 24. So let's update that bitch. But I'm pretty sure it's 24 wins, not 25. Obviously, 25. Hey, let's just do it. No, it's 24. Red John. What? Oh, it was more than it was 24 pips, but I would have been fine with 11. Ain't gonna lie, I got clapped today. Come on, man. Charlie, man. But yeah, that's the reason I don't stream longer, because I got 3 daughters and there's enough opportunity. You know, you shouldn't make your life about trading. Don't live to trade. Trade to live, right? Trade to enjoy it. As Anthony's World says, trade to live. Shout out to him. He's a G. We had a good conversation. Did you end up closing full at 24 pips, or did you secure partials at break even and then close the runner? No, I secured half the position at 11 pips and the other half at 24 pips. So it would technically be the average of that, 11 and 24, right? Somewhere in the middle, around 16, 17. If you can, it would be a full position of 16, 17, but I ended up closing the rest that was running at 24. Wix, did you cash something today when Don just waited? No, I have no trades for the day. My last trade was last night's Asian. Peeps not going to even know what. Oh, Anthony's World, yeah. You teach Forex like one-on-one sessions? No, this should be enough. I teach Forex like 5-on-1, like our Sunday sessions, like the Sundays Unfiltered. It's only 5 of us so far. No, how many did we have? We had like 6, right? We had 6 people on our first Unfiltered. Man, I don't know, Damon. I don't know. I don't look at anybody else's pockets. I don't know. I don't care what people show. I never, unless I ask them for a specific reason, unless I ask somebody to open up the books because I'm trying to get involved financially with them somehow. I don't really care what people show, what they don't. It's really more about how they carry themselves and are they principled. And then that's how I figure out if you can trust people. But I don't know. Do your due diligence, do more research, see if you can make money emulating what they're doing, and then if you can, then take whatever you can from that. 700 on one during stream. Yeah, but Sundays on filter. How do I join Sunday? You got to join that's Wix's table. It was. I think we had a dope session, right? We had a great session. We saw there was volume. We spoke about it. But we're like, hey, days we get volume, we usually get a trade right after on the next day, and that's what happened. It's not just Sunday. So when you sign up for the Sundays Unfiltered, you're getting everything. You're getting access to the Zooms every day of the week. Like we have people in the Zoom right now, so they don't get a delay, the YouTube delay. Yeah, there's 6 people in the Zoom right now. Then oh, Green, fucking DM me. I'll send you if you want to hop on Sundays. Let me know. I'll DM you the link. Amazing as well. Just your channel. I'm longing to learn trading. Any advice? Keep showing up. Be consistent in showing up and not spending your money yet. You gotta go join on YouTube next to sub, and you gotta join Wix's table. So the clubhouse gets access to everything except the Sundays Unfiltered. But the clubhouse, you got your custom emojis that are gonna be made. If you guys do make custom emojis, drop them in the Discord, and maybe we'll use your emojis. It'll be pretty dope. Yeah, you get a member star right there, so we can tell how long you've been a member. It's pretty dope. So I like that part because you can tell when you're in the chat like how long you've been with this stream, how loyal you are, right? 1 month, 2 months, half a year, 2 years. Like you can tell by the color of the stars. No, that's pretty dope. I like that. What are your thoughts on XRP? I feel like that's the only currency built right now to survive regulation, or the best built to survive regulation. The only crypto, but not the only crypto, but the best for adapting to regulations. That's all I think of it. Am I invested? No. Yeah, we get, and then there's the Zoom link every day, and you're gonna get access to all the behind the scenes shit that goes on. That's gonna happen when Don's here. That's good. Memberships are pretty dope. Can you make that sort of money funded? Yeah, I'm sure you can. If they pay out, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can, pass let's say it's a $100,000 challenge. Probably shouldn't take more than 2 weeks to pass. Maybe, all right, let's say 3 weeks to pass. And then let's say you passed your 100K, roughly 5% a week. What's the split? 80% after a month, 20K, you give away 80% of that. So you're stuck at 16K. If you do that for maybe, you average that throughout the year, and let's say you do another fund and combine account, yeah, it can be done. I mean, like, I don't see a problem with really writing up your money. I'll be honest, I was considering doing that if I don't get my payouts from TD, because I'm pretty sure I run that bitch up. But outside of that, I mean, we'll see. If TD don't pay me, I might end up doing it live. Wix, what would you suggest? A friend of mine blown over 250K over the past 2 years in FX? Sure. Friend of yours, huh? Is your friend's name FOREX Trading by any chance? We are entitled for New York stream as well. What, to hop onto the Zoom? No, you're in the Zoom for my streams for Asian session, and you get access to the Wix Discord and everything that's going to be going on over there. It's not live yet. Discord's not even open yet. It's not up yet. Waiting on Don to come back from the hockey game. And you get access to the Sundays Unfiltered, and you get all the member stuff that's attached with it. The emojis, the loyalty badges, and everything that goes on behind the scenes, and all my posts. There you go.
Just give me the light.
Good enough? Behind the scenes. How come TD's paying over? I don't know. I'm fine with it, but I'm going to have that much more trust in them when they do pay me. What's the difference between Wix's table and the flex room? Nothing, except you get to flex. You get this thing. You can do it because you can. Most people, if you have to ask that, then don't do it. Like, the person that joins the flex room is probably a person that's like, hell yeah, I don't care what's in there, but I'm gonna support the top of the membership, right? I'm just gonna flex. Why? Because I can. That's the mindset for somebody in there. Behind the scenes of the Wix Don OnlyFans. Lining up 3-0 on Toronto. Well, having a bad time, yeah, for sure. He's definitely gonna leave early. Actually, I don't know, man. It's wild. It's the playoffs. Anything can happen in the third. Yeah, asking for a friend. I can explain this to him. I've been funded for almost 2 years. Are you profitable, Bowser? Are you profitable funded? Like, it's the same account, right, for the last 2 years. So how much have you made on that single account that's been... I don't want to know how much money you made. What's the percentage gain? Like, I don't really care if it's a 10,000, 100,000, 200. It doesn't matter. I want to know what's the percentage you've made in 2 years on one single funded account. What are you averaging? What's the NTD Telegram group? Yeah, I'm in all the groups, bro. I'm in the good ones and the bad ones. I'm in all of them. Trust me, I'm good. I get all the info. I got no choice because people know, like, my friends know how much money I got, and they'll like, and they'll fucking nonstop message me. Have you seen this post? Did you see this post? What about this? You missed this today. Look what Ted said. You're not the only one who has money like that. No, like, what the money that, look, I got multiple six-figure. I got damn near fucking 400K in TD. Damn near. And You know, like I understand, like there's people in there that have millions and millions, and I talk to people that have millions upon millions, and like, you know what I mean? Like I understand that whatever I got in there is just a drop compared to the sums, you know? Do you trust it? Well, it's not deposited. I've built it, right? But regardless, it's still mine, right? So I would never deposit that much into a broker. I wouldn't deposit fucking half of that into a broker, but I've built it. So it's still mine, right? So when if it's not paid out, it's not like, oh, I just lost the deposit. No, I've lost that entire balance, right? Because I built this as my wages basically. So I want to, you know. So it's yeah, it's I'd like to see my money. But then again, you know what I mean? Like I built it, so I'm oh, there we go. We're having this 4 hour. The 4 hour closes here. Hold on, in 40 seconds. We're having looked like we were gonna get look exactly what I was saying. The 4 hour is gonna close bullish, and even if it doesn't break the previous 4 hour, as long as it closes bullish above this range. So all we need now, there's nothing off the rip here, but we're gonna need this to pull back. We're gonna need this to pull back, and I'll show you. It's gonna have to create a range here. Ideally, I'd want it to pull back to around 04, 03 area. But if it doesn't, it has to create a 5 minute range here. We need to, because right, the 5 minute range here will give us that bottom wick on the next 4 hour. Look, the 4 hour must leave this top wick here, and it does. It's small, it's tiny. Well, let's see how it opens. So there's a small tiny top wick, but it's there. Now we want bottom wicks and we want ranges created. If it doesn't come down and breaks into this area here, we're gonna look for it to come back down and make a bottom wick on the 4 hour. So irrelevant of how far it drives right here, I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour to come back down and flip and create a range here. If it drives up, I'm gonna look for it to come all the way down to 0605 areas. We can't take anything off the rip here without this little range being created, and we close below this area here. But you can tell, like, right, every time we've closed above this area, I've shown you before, we drove. We drove straight through, right? We closed above, we drove through. We closed above, we drove through. But with the hour and the 4 hour closing, oh, look, this candle's exactly like we drew it out. We would expect a liquidity grab before we can start filling this wick up. And it's not, it must happen. It's just probability dictates that that's going to happen more often than it won't. So what I'm gonna wait for what probability dictates in order to have more confidence in my position. Doesn't scare you? I mean, you're acting like I should be running around and like it is what it is, right? There's so much that I can do, but I'm not panicking in terms of like I've done it before. Like there's nothing stopping me from doing it over and over and over. It's not like I was done building my accounts and no, I'm good. I approach every day, right, with a short memory and the same routine. How long you trade? Can you say that's enough to make a living? Yes, it's enough to make a living and then some, and it's enough to help somebody else make a living as well. Like, yeah, I don't understand people like, I got friends that they're like, you're not upset? So you're not, Like, yeah, I am. I am upset. Like, I have a different way of processing things. Like, there's energy that must be wasted, and then because in order to to win, you must waste some energy. And then there's energy where it's irrelevant if I waste it or not, right? Here's the thing, stressing out, besides the fact that it will make you illogical, stress brings on sickness, right? And the way I look at it is, why the fuck would I make myself sick and feel like shit and unhealthy if there's nothing I can do about it? Because at the end of the day, whatever the reason is, or whoever the people are that are behind, this reason that I'm stressing, like when I'm gonna be visiting the doctor, they're gonna be enjoying their life without ever having known of my existence. So why would I stress about it? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the one sick, and whoever's responsible is gonna be out there enjoying themselves. So I don't stress things that I can't control, but I do absorb it, right? No stress. Like you should still really like, yeah, you should obviously like, yo, that's a house, right? I got a house in that bitch. But all right, here we go. We're coming back down into range here. Let's just see if we can get these levels the way we want them. Right? And we want to, like, you see these little wicks here? We want to get into this area, this area, this area. See these wicks? Like we want to get into this area. If we can get this not specifically this 5-minute candle currently, but if we can get overall the price to come down to tap these areas, tap the 05, 06 areas, and then start closing back above 08, that 57 will be in off the rip. Why do I want the next candle to touch the 5-minute or create a 5-minute? I don't want the next candle to create a 5-minute. I want a 5-minute range to be created because it would create a stop for us, and it would also fall in line with the higher time frame that would need to create a bottom wick before it drives. And the bottom wick on a higher time frame, all it is just the 5-minute range. It's a range on the smaller time frame. Higher time frame wicks are smaller time frame ranges. So whatever this wick is right here, see this right there? I pointed out, I just drew it. See this wick right there, the bullish wick? Go to the 5. That wick is just this range. Right? See that? So at that point, it would have everything falling in line. This it will give us a 5-minute range, which means we created a resistance, and now we're creating a support after breaking out of the range here. And now we're creating a support to drive from. And if we drive from the support, breaking the resistance after we closed outside the range, and the hourly now has a bottom wick, right? The hourly now starts to look like it grabbed liquidity, right? And now it's flipping and starting to drive up, right? And the 5-minute closing above here. I mean, everything is going to be falling in line, and then the 4-hour will be breaking the previous 4-hour high that you mentioned earlier. So all the time frames will be telling us the same thing. They'll be saying it in different words, in a different way. They'll look a little different, but they'll be telling us the same thing. expected here, huh? No, I haven't taken a trade, Basil. Basil. Is it Basil or Basil? Basil. I'm only asking because my ass is hungry. So Basil, I'm like, ooh. Sprinkle that on some pepperoni pizza. Basil, I knew it. He wrote it like it's gonna matter. He wrote second one and then he wrote Basil. Or Basil. Chad, I love you guys. Ikechukwu Maxwell, help me please, Wix. You're in a position, you're in drawdown, you don't know what to do. Am I correct? Did you already post what you need help with? Ooh, pasta, yeah. Hasta la pasta. Love pasta. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's look at this. The hourly, still bearish, come down, created the bottom wick, right? It opened up with no bottom wick, came up here. No positions here, chat. We gotta come up above 08 at this point. I'm not gonna trade this 06 to the 08 to 08 range. Live and subscribe. Like and subscribe, chat. Yes. I wonder where we're at. Let's check. Chat, check that out. You guys see that? Do you guys see that? You guys see that? Oh, wait, you don't see it. You see that? Where are you? $9,999 subscribers. 9999. That's crazy. We're one sub away from 10K. One sub. 10K, no problem. Yes. Woo. W's. 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 What? 10K. Congratulations. Yo, thank you so much, Chad. Appreciate you. We're at 10K subs.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire! Boom shakalaka! He's on fire! Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
There you go. Chat. Your boy Wix is a 5-figure streamer. Five-figure streamer. Amazing. I love it. Sub 2 accounts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. That's dope. That's dope. Ha ha ha. Thank you. Love that YouTube money. You know how much I get paid from? I don't get paid from YouTube. It's so much that I don't notice it. It's not the YouTube money, it's the bragging rights, right? It's really all about the bragging rights and growing a non-toxic community. So that's what it's really all about. Dope. I love you more. Yeah, baby.
I feel good.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Nice. Not even a cupcake from YouTube, believe me. Road to 100K. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey, Kaya, come here. Come here. I know you wanted a hug. Come here. It's my middle one. She's literally mine. She's exactly how I would have wished for a kid to turn out. Perfect. They're all perfect. But the other two are like really, this one's like how I want a kid. The other two are like me when I was a kid. So the other two, I'm always arguing like I'm with myself. And the middle one she's really always on my side. She's like me as an adult. The trading agent session, wow, the patience, yes. When you get the wall plaque, I don't know, but I know they send it out at like 100K and we're not there. But we do have this bottom wick that we were looking for at around 2005 areas, right? So now if we start coming back above and closing above here, above 2008.5, 2008.57, it would be very, very nice. And for sells, you guys already know, we discussed this earlier. For us to take a sell below here, below 03.4, we would need to close below it and then form a support below it to form that range 2. But until then, range 2 is below 2001.13. No, hold on. My kids are yelling at each other. Hold on. The oldest shit being me 30, seeing all these young kids killing the market, inspiration to me. Not a young kid. I feel like it, but I'm not. Get Wix to 420 likes. Yeah, that's when we light the fat Jamaican joint. 420 likes. Once we get there, it's cannabis time. 2006 to 2008 is a range. And there was a tradable range, but it would have been tradable based on how the market closes. Obviously, wasn't good enough, and which is good for us, because look, if we entered off the rip, we'd be in some pretty annoying drawdown right now. It's not, you can't look at it. You can't look at it as how old you are. It's how young you are. Liquidity grab time? Sure. Let's do it. Nice. Liquidity grabbed. We should push up now. Below 03? No. Below 03 is still a range 1. I've been saying it since the beginning of the stream. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give away headphones to everybody. They're going to be like those JetBlue headphones, but they're still going to be headphones. Or earplugs. Yeah, well, this is still a range 1. Below here. So I would need a closure below here, and then support established, bullish candle print, and once we break that, another closure below, we can trade that down. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
New mouse pad looks dope. Yes. Yes, it does. What does liquidity grab mean? It's when you get your 16-ounce water bottle filled with water, open it, take a sip, close it, and you've just grabbed liquidity. Now you can drive further. Oh shit, yes, tape. I know, chat. I know. No, chat, this is really Green's job. You guys don't have to yell tape. People have to call out their positions after they're up 10 pips. Yes, that's true. There be any chance you and Don can do a master class on the playbook? We'll be doing an in-person in Miami in the middle of July 17th to the 20th. The only difference is, you know how you go to a regular boot camp and they teach you stuff? This one, you'll actually be trading as well. Imagine sitting in the same room as us and trading with us. Are we going to the FX Summit? No. How do we get parts of that? How much you want? Reach out to Don Vo, and you would have to book that through Don. I don't know if he's posted about it on the Discord, but you'd have to book it through Don. No. All right, we're driving here, chat. We are driving down. What time is it? 9:22. This could get interesting. Might drive straight through here and pull up, and if that happens, we're gonna look for top wick on the next 30. I'm not taking anything off the rip here. Oh. Nothing off the rip here, because any moment here, this could be the bottom wick for the for the daily. Oh, we broke the previous 4, so that's good. Yeah, that's really good. For buys above, no. I'm honestly, with the way the 4-hour just broke the previous 4-hour low, and the previous one barely had a top wick, we might be driving down for the session, not for the day, not for the evening, but just for the session. Right? We'll see. We need closures. Right now we're in a range, and we need closures. We're in a range from 2003 to 2006. You watch the XY? No. Not feeling well. Think I'll call it a day. Yes. Yes. If you're not feeling well, health over wealth. Any day. Right? Time is way more important than money. Right? Time is way more important than money. Not looking like a move till pre-London. Yeah, Dan, it's possible, but I mean, we'll have levels. We'll know what we're doing. Let's see how this prints first, because we just start driving up and get these closures with this bottom wick here. You know, how much is this range to come down here? It's 10 for the wick, right? Let's see. 30 closes in 3 minutes, so let's see how this 30 closes. What up, bro? What broker do you recommend for Forex and gold? Any broker that pays you withdrawals. Any broker that lets you take withdrawals is a good broker in my book. I mean, obviously do your due diligence, make sure that they have good spreads and all that fun stuff. But as long as they pay you. I don't care if they're regulated or not regulated. Fuck the range, just tell me buy or sell. Buy or sell. Hey, look, this is a dumb question, and deep down I know the answer, but still want to hear it from a pro. So if you know the answer, but how did you get FOMO? How did you get over FOMO when you see your trade is playing and you either miss it or close early? Word? So next time you're having FOMO, just enter. See how that, and let me know. Just enter. Do it 10 times in a row, and let me know how it works out. You're gonna get sick of your own shit real quick, trust me. And that's what happens. You lose FOMO by getting sick of your own shit and fighting with yourself and having that inner battle, right? With that inner bitch and telling it, what the fuck? How many times are you going to keep jumping into a trade while FOMO and blowing your account and just, this is ridiculous, right? Yeah, good night, healthy spaz. You gotta get sick and tired of your own shit. Oh, we have a FOMO survivor here. Someone just got over FOMO recently. Wow. Congratulations. Oh. Talk to my wife about trades just to discuss them out loud with someone, and she would be like, wait, I thought you said you were going to stop doing that shit. You can't be accountable to your wife. She ain't going to keep you accountable. Not here. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure, Owen. Appreciate you. Got my first one this month. I need a break first. Come back next month, hopefully, huh? No, I don't watch DXY. You already went over this. You bring range 1, range 2 over dinner? No. Nobody knows what that is in my household. I know 30-minute closed. I'm waiting for a top wick and still a closure. If it drives up, okay, chat. Here's the thing. If we can come up right here, make a top wick for this 5-minute here at around 2005.7.8, and then come back down and close below 2003.3, I'll be in off the rip. Rangers 4-0. Damn, yeah, they're just too much offensive firepower. And it's basically a home game for the Rangers, right? There's a lot of Rangers fans there. Actually, it's split. I'm looking at the stadium. So the idea behind what I'm looking for, chat, I want to come up to this area and grab liquidity somewhere here, right? And once we come down here, right, once this can look like this is where I'm fine taking sells off the rip, because at that point we would have broken this high and grabbed liquidity for this candle right here. You see this candle just drove straight down, so it had enough volume to drive down, but I also know that it never came back up to this area to grab whatever orders are here. It just drove straight down. So if it does come up here, grabs orders from this area, and then doesn't continue driving up, right, but flips and drives down and closes below here, then we know we just grabbed liquidity, we flipped, we're bearish on the higher time frame, breaking the previous higher time frame candle lows, and we're going to fill this range down. And gold, being as technical as it is, will tend to retest high and lows, and it will tend to fill ranges. But we need to see a break of this candle right here, this high. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna look for positions below here. Oh. What do you use to draw your candles? As zoom annotations. Support wasn't strong enough to hold the support. I mean, we're driving through, chat. Driving through. The 30, I thought was going to give a steep top wick here. Did not. I just told you, Zoom annotations. Is it on TradingView? No, it's on Zoom. Can you show me where? You'd have to be on Zoom. When are we getting another Wix Wisdom? I paid 25 for. You were gonna get a Wix Wisdom, irrelevant irregardless if you paid 25 for it or not. There was gonna be one. How about this? I have enough for Wix Wisdom number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I just don't have time to edit them, so I'm gonna need an editor. But like I said, chat, time is way more important than money. Way more valuable. Damn, if the Rangers sweep the Devils in an away game in the playoffs, I mean, sweep, shut them out, 4-zip. I think a sweep is quite possible. Oh, did they score? No, they didn't. Damn. These sours are hitting. Sours is busting. Y'all wanna hit this? No. I'll tell you this much though. Whoever comes down to the in-person, I'm gonna be passing it to you. I'm gonna make sure, like, the rest of the world might be talking about atomic bombs, but we're gonna be smoking an atomic bong. It's gonna be atomic bong time in Miami. Bring a zip from Detroit? Yes. How do you not get emotional when you're lit? I'm not lit. I don't get lit. I can't think of right when smoking because we have different tolerance levels. We are not the same. I need the detail match. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be a fun week for the in-person. Luke's gonna pull up with his toothpick joint. Yeah, it's gonna be just for me. And then there's gonna be one big one. The big one. Wish I was at least 18. Shaking my head. I'm trying to chief with Wix, bruh. You're not 18. Why are you on this stream right now? No, I love it. I love. There's a few seven. You know how impressive that is to me, chat. There's a bunch, not a few, but there's a bunch of 17, 18-year-olds here. Like there's teenagers on here, and that's crazy to me because when I was a teenager, I wasn't thinking about no market, no, like what? 18? That's crazy. Look, chat right there. 16, 18, 16. Somebody's 9. There's a 9-year-old in here. The 40-year-olds in the chat are like, fuck, what do I type? Fuck these goddamn kids. Fucking teenagers. I got 4 teenagers at home. I can't wait to punish all of them because of this chat. I'm going to take out all my anger, huh? But it's crazy because how far ahead are you guys going to be when you're 25, when you're 30 by doing this at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? Like 36 with 2 teens. There you go. I started trading at 33. I started at 33. Like I'm 37. Started trading at 43. There you go. Like, you know what I mean? And that's like, it's only peak. Start trading at 55. You can live damn near till 80 as long as you go to the gym and you go to fucking, and you eat healthy. You make money here. You got another 25, 30. You got a whole nother life ahead of you. 25, 30 years to really turn it up and enjoy it, right? Make it worthwhile. 42, just, that's young. Started at 21, 12 years strong. Tanisha, you've been trading for 12 years? You started at 21. We talking about age or size here? No, we're talking about how impressive the younger generation is. Well, to me at least. To me, it's very impressive. I don't know the song. I just know it's Harris Heller. It's a playlist. Leave this earth in 20 years? No, I'm telling you, with the advancements in technology and medication, you should be expecting to live to $120, $130, no problem. Regardless of your age here on stream. Just turned 50, started trade, feel different, and I'm sure will go a long way. Absolutely. And believe me, staying young in mind will help, will go far towards keeping your body young. And the same vice versa. Trying to keep your body young will go a long way towards keeping your mind healthy. Only been trading? Just said I started at 33 and now I'm 37, so 4 years, 4.5 years. Teaching my daughter at 9. Started teaching her at 6. Now she's 9. She's talking about inflation with the teachers. Nah, I want my kids to be kids for as long as possible. I want them to stay kids for a while. I want them to ride the whole kid thing out, right? I don't want them thinking about this. I want them thinking about what other kids think about and stuff like that. Enjoy the childhood, because it's over quickly, right? And I wish I could have my childhood back, because that shit ends very quickly. So why would I want to well, I don't want them, like, I know they're gonna feel that when they get older. They're gonna feel like, damn, my childhood ended really quickly, and I want them to be kids as long as possible, so they can remember as much as possible about their childhood and being a kid, being young. I don't have a position here, chat. Not at the moment. Nothing. We didn't. We have our range 2 breakout here, but we don't have any kind of support form below this area. I want some kind of support form below here. Oh, 5-1. They couldn't hold it. They couldn't get an extra minute out of it. Scrubs. Wow, 5-1. Might as well be a loss. Five one. It's 2 minutes to go. Isn't it possible for gold is having a liquidity grab and turning bullish? So if you look at the daily, yeah, it's quite possible. But based on the current price action that's applicable to us right now in this session, no. Because if that's the key, or if that's the case, we won't have any positions during the stream. And we are only looking at what we can take advantage of for the next 15 minutes. Well, the next 2 hours when we hop on stream. And what's possible in the next 2 hours are these ranges and these levels. But can we flip and start heading up? Yes, but that's pre-London time then you're looking at. Because that you would have to break this 4-hour high over here, or you would have to close bullish on the 4-hour. For us to close bullish on the 4-hour, that's at 1 a.m. And to break this current 4-hour high, we would just look, we'd have to drive straight through all of this. That's not saying it can't happen, but that's a lot to ask for. That's 45, 50 pips here in the next 3 5-minute candles. So is it setting up to do that? Maybe. We'll see it print, and then we can confirm. But is it setting up for us to do that right now in this session? Most likely not. LOL, seriously? I can feel when it's going to rain? What happens? Your nipples get hard? How can you feel when it's going to rain? Jay's like, well, if I look outside and I see raindrops, pretty sure it's gonna. Thanks for explanation. Yes, for sure. Oh, you get that arthritis, huh? You get the old man joint pain, huh? Damn, you need some. You know what you need? Osteobiflex. That's what you need. Or Tylenol arthritis. Or just some good old-fashioned physical therapy and gym. You got gas in Miami? Crazy shortages in Broward and Miami. No, we got no gas. I'm in Broward right now, and we got no gas. Although the gas station down the block from me has gas, and it's a secret. I ain't telling nobody. I'm gatekeeping the shit out of that gas station. My pops called me. He's like, look, I'm stuck. I'm going to need a tow truck. Tell me a gas station. I was like, look, Pops, I love you. I'm going to need you to call me another time. Dad pissed. I'm like, no. Not enough for everybody, Pops. Call Mom. Dad, if you're watching, I love you, man. Still ain't telling you the gas station though. This nice liquidity grab, huh? Look at that, we drove up. Now we're reflipping. Let's grab liquidity here. We're 12 minutes from the hourly though. I wanted it to break this area right here, 05.8. If it doesn't do that, I think I'm just, my hands are tied. I think I must wait for 01.135 because still a range one. Let's see how we print here. New here, just ran into you guys. Awesome. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn notifications, this way you know when we're on. You're here at a good time, we're in a nice streak. Let's see how this closes. Broke the previous 15. Wow, this 5 closed with no bottom wick. Interesting. Oh. That moth alive again? What the fuck? On my MT5, it does have a top wick. What are we talking about? The 5 doesn't have a bottom wick here. The previous 5. $90-minute candle close. Sure. Was the last time you took a trade during Asian session? We had a trade last night. Open up yesterday's stream. Really? You gotta, alright, people, if it's your first day, you have to announce. You have to say, alright, first day here, so mind my lack of knowledge about what you guys do here, or something like that. Like, people have to come in here with a disclaimer. We closed 24 pips yesterday. First day, there you go. People are first day announced. First day announced. First day people, see the ones announcing right now. Beautiful. First day here, but I won't say any dumb shit. Because honest, that's how it should be. Like, if I was to hop in a stream, like, think about it. There's 780 people watching right now. When you hop in here and it's your first day and you say some out-of-pocket shit, let's say you say some relevant shit, or let's say you have a rookie question, but think about the amount of people that come in here on a daily basis and ask that, and it's like, holy shit, I'm not going to be annoying. Let me just sit back and relax and see what they're doing, and maybe I can catch on without being lazy, right? Ted used to say people are stupid. People aren't stupid. People are lazy, right? You want everything handed to you on a spoon-fed and on a silver platter, and that's fine. Like, you know, do your thing, boo-boo. It's just be logical. And I don't know. We don't need a fact. Just, you know, common sense says you're probably not going to understand everything we're doing here if it's your first or second day or even week here. In reality, you need maybe 4 to 5 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks to really understand everything that's happening here. There's no dumb questions, but really everything will be answered. Just chill and hang out here and make sure you show up and you're consistent in showing up here. Nothing changes here, Chad. I'm not in anything off the rip. The hourly closes in 6 minutes, right? Like there have been the positions have been coming later lately, right? So if the hourly does close below here, you're expecting the next hourly to make a top wick before it drives anyway, right? So you're gonna end up coming back into these areas. See where these wicks are. If we're gonna drive down, we're gonna have to grab liquidity. See all these wicks right here. So we close bearish right now in 6 minutes below this area. I'm going to look for a top wick to come into this area before we drive, right? Somewhere into this area. And how's that going to happen? As we drew bullish on the bullish side earlier, the same thing on the bearish side. It's going to show up. This top wick is going to show up in the form of a 5-minute range, right? Which means you're going to get a pullback, right? And then once you come back below the range here, that's when you could start looking for positions, right? At that point, like I said, we're going to have the support that we were looking for all day, well, all evening, saying if we close below here, we're going to need a support below here before we take a position. So at this point, we'll break this support, right? And we'll have sells off the rip right here to come down. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. But we must close below. The 5 closed below here, right? Did it? Barely. So we're leaving a bottom wick right now for the hourly, right? The hourly's pulling back to leave a bottom wick. It should close below 2003.65 here ideally. For us to have a higher time frame confirmation that we're heading down. So if the hourly can do that, then we can look for the 5-minute to close below here. I think I'm going to stay on maybe 10 minutes longer just to see if we can form anything here. If we do, great. I'll hop in a trade with you. If we don't, oh well. Look, even on the 30 looks nice as well. See these closures below here. Respect, drives down, drove down. Ah, what the fuck was that? Drove down here. Close below, drove down. Closure in 1 minute is key. You only trade Asia? Do you swing positions? No and no. I trade mostly New York. We get more positions in New York. We stream Asia. And we do not swing. NGO, wish Don's morning stream was more like that. Why? No, that one's really the zone in, the tune in, the zone in session, right? The lock it in session. This is the more of a wind down session for the evening because we know it's historically less volume. But yeah, I really want to be locked in. Oh, look, this is nice. I think we did close below on the hourly below. What was the level right here? Yeah, 6-1. That's 6-5, right? That's what I said. Look, we closed below it. So now if we can get some 5-minute closure below our level, ideally with a top wick here, but we might not get one. But we already did reach these levels. This is a long 4 minutes, chat. Let's see how this closes here. Hey, shout out to Shakit. I'm gonna read your name like that, like it's fancy and exotic. Shakit. Welcome to the table. Yo, fellas, move over. Move over, fellas. We need more room at the table. Make some room. Thank you. Welcome. Hold on to your shit. No, it's just more volume.
Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? No.
$800 on here. I saw like 812. We peaked yesterday, 831. 831 was our peak concurrent. Yes. What's the deal, Jacob? want to see this hourly make a top wick. I want to see this hourly come up. We did grab liquidity here. It would be ideal. What are stops here right now? Oh, there it goes. Yes, I've had times where I risked 5%. Not in anything here, chat. Might just come straight down with no top wick here. On the 5, I wouldn't be surprised. Previous 5, no top wick. Oh, there we go. Range. I will say this though, if we break this previous 5 high, I'm gonna have a sell stop on the flip. If we break 2003.56 on this candle and then flip, we're gonna fill the range down to 2001. But we must make a top wick for the previous candle. The Discord's not up yet. Coming up here. The break of that previous 5 will flip this hourly bullish and give it a top wick. It'll make a wick for that previous 5. At that point, I think if we flip, we'll fill the range down. With price action being something similar to what went on here, right? When we closed at this area. See that? See, came up here to this area, top wick around this area, and then drove down. I would expect it to happen on this candle. That's what I'd want to happen. To break it? Yeah, I wanted to break these highs. All right, so we broke previous candle high. Chat. I'm gonna have a sell stop right here. If this candle doesn't flip and activate it, we got 90 seconds in this candle. We're gonna delete and we're gonna look for the next candle to come back down into this range. Goes below here. Maybe we can retest the lows. Should be roughly 11 pips here. All right, 10 seconds, chat. Probably gonna delete this sell stop right now. We're gonna wait for the closure of the next candle. If it closes below here, this is what we've been waiting for. Remember, I was saying I'm looking for a closure below here and to find a support. At this point, you have a support now formed. Could remove this. That candle never flipped. My issue with this previous 5 is that it broke the 5 before that high, right? But it closed above this area. It didn't respect it. It closed above 2003.27. It didn't respect it, which means there's a high probability this next candle drives up. And if that's the case and we close bullish on this next candle, I'm going to call it a stream. Chat, we're peak viewers again. 2 days in a row. We got a nice big win for you guys yesterday, but not yet tonight, right? We're staying later than usual, but let's see what happens. Might not have a trade here. We might set up nicely for London. And these outer ranges, these 2008.57 for buys, still valid. This 2001.135 for sell, still valid. But to be completely honest with you, we'll probably create new levels before that because we've created some clean drives here on the higher time frame. There's clean candles breaking out. So see, driving up, driving down, they're not really trickling around anymore like they were. You got nice clean candles, clean drives. So this is going to create ranges before breaking out from the 2001 to 2008 area, and you're going to be able to trade them for pre-London. Just be patient. See how this candle closes. Looks bro, can you please answer my question? I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Yeah, this is incredible. We're getting damn near 900 viewers for Asian session. It's dope. Keep showing up. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. Turn on notifications. This way you know when we're on. If you want, I'll do it for you. Hey Siri, remind me that Wix 9 is on Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Boom. I got you. See, you guys had to do nothing. Right? Just show up. Tomorrow is Wednesday, hump day. Wednesday, hump day for the week. Uh-oh. What's up? Wicks 10, 11, and 12 are over here. I love you too. I'll be right there. 420 likes. Hey. I'd light one up, but I gotta piss like a racehorse. So I'd rather go to the bathroom and pee before a light went up. Smoking Mon cigarettes, green apple flavor. 420 in 2 days. I know. I'm pre-gaming right now. I've been pre-gaming all week. I'm my eyes on the prize. I know. Tomorrow is going to be full of anticipation. Ja, 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 ja. Don't yell at them. Hey, don't yell at your sister. That's my job. Crazy? I only got one job. You gonna take it away from me right now? Don't yell at your sister. I'm gonna lose mine. I'm gonna lose my dad pension. Shit. Alright, chat. We're closing bullish. What are we respecting here? Watch, I'm gonna close the stream. I'm just gonna get a fucking drop here. But I think that's it. Honestly, at this point, I really want a closure probably below 2001. This might drive up, fill the range back up. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like a later position is setting up. If you haven't deleted your self stubs, I've deleted mine. And that's it. That's our session for tonight. Chat, we'll be back tomorrow. Not every day we get a trade, but the days we do, we're pretty successful, right? We're very profitable. Oh, yeah, Damon, my bad. I didn't see you. You've been talking about your question. When there's no wicks on the bottom and wicks on top of a 30-minute candle, which also formed resistance, what would it mean? It would be irrelevant if it's on the bottom or on the top. What matters is if it's at the beginning of a candle or at the closure of a candle, because when you say top, it could be a bearish candle or a bullish candle top, which would be two different things, right? So if a candle opens like this, doesn't have a bottom wick, it means that there was so much volume at that point at the previous candle closure that this candle just opened up with no wick and drove straight up, and all the liquidity that's still here after that initial drive that's in this area has not been grabbed yet, right, to drive further up. So what typically happens is you'll have the next candle come down, break that low, right, and then drive back up. And as it drives back up, wait, that's ugly. Right, next candle will typically come down and then flip and drive up, and that bottom wick will be right below this area, which is where that candle has never gone before. That's why if you notice, I was looking for a top wick in this area, and then I had a sell stop because now we've grabbed the liquidity here in this area. And then if it flipped, right? Not guaranteed it will, but if it flipped, that means that was the liquidity grab to take us down to the bottom of the range. So this is what at the opening of a candle, and then you flip this upside down, same thing. Opening of a candle with no wick. Then you get a candle that closes, right? That you have a, oops, hold on. Then you have a candle that closes with no wick. So, right, it'll drive, but close with no wick. And all this means is it has no more range to continue heading up. On the higher time frame, you'll typically see this happen, and then you'll see the next candle drive up, right? The problem with the next candle, you don't know if it's going to top out here, 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 or here, but you know that it's going to drive up and then come back down and eventually close bearish. So you don't take the buy after this bullish candle here, because the probability of it continuing to drive up drops significantly, and that's what we're doing. We're playing the probability game, and you don't know if you're going to top out at 2 pips, 5 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, right? You might get lucky, you get it right at its 20 pips, but eventually this candle will close bearish. So would you want to be in a buy on a candle where probability dictates is going to close bearish? Probably not. So you're going to wait for more candles to print that have top wicks for you to continue heading up. And this one doesn't, so it indicates no range, and the next candle will probably come back in range. That's the candle. And if you want to look bearish, you flip this upside down. It's the same thing, right? Same thing for bearish candles. That's what the meaning of no wicks at the beginning of a candle is, and no wicks at the end of a candle. All right, that's our session chat. W session. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone at the clubhouse, Wix's table. Thank you, everyone that came through. We had peak viewers again. Thank you to chat, all the viewers, stream hoppers, overtraders.
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you for showing up. I appreciate all of you, each and every single one of you. All right? Love and wisdom to you all. And I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday session, 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. Be there. Have a good night, everybody.